All right. Good morning, Chris. It's nice to see you today. I appreciate that you're willing to meet with me today. Can you tell me what brings you in?
I would like to seek help for my drinking, but I'm scared of taking the first step.
All right. So here is what I've heard. You're telling me that you want to seek help, but there's some things that might be holding you back.
Correct.
All right. So what are some of the reasons you'd like to stop drinking?
I would like to stop drinking because I feel like long term it's going to affect my health. It affects my family, close friends, work.
Okay. And how do you see those things being affected right now? Because you seem to have these motivating factors, but you haven't taken the first step. So how do you see those factors being affected with your drinking?
I'm often late to work, unable to perform at work. My performance by my peers, they've noticed it and they've complained about it. Now I feel like they are isolating themselves from me, and it's harder to work around people because they already know that I have a drinking issue and I will not be much help throughout the day. My family sees it a lot because they won't be around me in the evenings because they know I've been drinking, or first thing in the morning because it's hard to get going.
I appreciate you telling me all this. So let me see if I understand so far. You see these issues and you see it affecting your life. What has been something that has maybe stopped you from not stopping drinking? So what has kept you from going, or what keeps you drinking even though you see it affect you negatively?
So I'm scared of the withdrawals. I'm scared. It's just something that I've always done, and at this point, it's probably a habit of getting off work, coming home, drinking, and had a routine of doing this for years. And so I can't stop. I don't
Okay.
want to break the habit and feel worse.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Would you like to kind of go over a plan so then we can take this step by step so it's less scary for you and can maybe help your family life and your work life and your friend and social life?
Yes.
All right. So, what would be some motivating factors that you think would help you take the next step?
Motivating factors would be a better support system at home, a better support system, maybe in like a medical community, or just a support system in general, because I know there's going to be some hard times and I don't want to fall back in with the wrong group. Just be around somebody else that knows what's going on and can help me through it.
So, I'm hearing you say that you want support. So, maybe we can come up with a plan that includes that support, and it can include different steps of each part of your life that you would like to improve. Does that sound like a good first step? Does that make it less scary to you?
Yes, that would be a great first step.
All right. Let's start with your family. So, what kind of support do you think you would need from them to get the feeling that you feel like you're supported and you're not isolated, maybe from them, if that's what you're feeling?
In all honesty, it would be nice for my family to also be present for meetings and stuff like that, to know what I'm going through, and for my family to know the next steps and know how to interact with it and what's coming forward. My family would be supportive of it right now, but I don't know long term if they would stick around because I've tried to quit before, and they know that, and I think they've lost faith in me with wanting to quit. And taking it serious, that they're probably thinking right now I just want to quit because of my job, and I'm at the end of the rope with everything. So if my family could also attend a meeting or be there to see what the next step is, and we can all go through this together as a support system.
Do you think that's also a scary factor that you feel coming into this? Because I know you mentioned scary when you were talking about what you feared with all the quitting and all that kind of stuff. Do you think you're still scared that they won't support you?
Yes, because they don't want to take me serious because I've burned all my bridges.
Okay. Do you think this plan, if we showed them a written plan and maybe had you sign it or go through the steps with them, that might be a little bit more motivating for them and you?
Yes, I feel like it would be a good thing to go through the steps and not necessarily sign a contract, but just do little steps and little wins until the little steps turn into the first step. And then a few more little steps can turn into the second step. And then they can see that I'm making progress slowly. And hopefully they can get on board and they know that I'm serious even during the hard times.
So you feel like they need more consistency? Do you think with this plan?
On my behalf, yes.
Yeah. Do you think with this plan you could show that consistency to them, and maybe we'll start with that for now, and then like you were saying, you want those steps, and that's very, I really appreciate that you were wanting to take those steps. So do you think that would be a doable first thing to do for this goal of yours?
Yes, just do little steps until little steps turn into the first step, and then a few more little steps will be on to the second step, and hopefully we can reach a goal or a middle ground with everybody.
Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you coming in today, and thank you for sharing all this. We'll start by writing out those steps to begin, and we'll meet again next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.